to this next spot. She have to cover her hair, everything.
I make breakfast when I'm on my calls.
That's ridiculous.
Eggs. Yeah, I make breakfast. Sometimes I'm in the shower.
That is absolutely. That's disrespectful.
No, my wife with my laptop sitting on my laundry basket.
That's crazy.
Man's in the shower, you know.
Yeah.
That's cold.
It's like listening to a podcast, though, isn't it?
Fair enough. I might as well just clean my skin whilst you like waffling.
Yeah, so this week we...
You say best blush. Imagine she was having the bucket wash and you say best blush.
We've moved on from them days.
That sounds like a gunshot.
That's what the war sounds like.
The most exciting things as a child, though.
Yeah, no, facts.
Getting my sister to dunk.
Yeah. When you dunk the bucket, that's better than a shower room,
I
man.
didn't like that. I couldn't swim, so I didn't like it.
Nigga thought he's gonna drown. Shit! Oh my god! Do you know one thing I hate from childhood though? The way my dad used to grease, man. Fam, that guy used to slap the whole tub on me. I was going to school shiny. Man. One day they dubbed me.
Never tried though.
That's true, but when they're calling you Shiny Joe in school, it's not. We're not. Now when I'm thinking back at it, no white person should have been saying that to me. I should have scrapped everyone. But I was only like 5'2" them times, so.
The confidence.
Yeah. I'm saying like I was only in like year 2. Shiny Joe, fam.
My thing
Your mum's back foot needs that, fam.
The way my mum used to comb my hair, oh my days.
Oh yeah. No grease.
My mum never touched my hair. My uncle did my hair. And I was
That's it. That's it.
Progression.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we need.
No, literally.
No, facts.
I need to learn how to plait.
I want to learn how to do
because the way my sister
future
does
reference
my hair,
in it. Not saying I need a daughter right now. Wallahi, keep that
So
away. But yeah, like I want to know how to, because I know, like, yeah, you gotta learn how to do these things, man. Come on.
Either way, whether my dad was cutting my hair or my mum was doing my hair, I was getting roughed up.
It's just so heavy-handed.
Just dragging your head like cars. That's why Bear Man went gym, bruv. I need to get my weight up, fam. Your mum and dad was your first traumatizing situation, because you think I need to go gym, because if I go to school and I get bullied like this, it's over, fam.
Your mum's just combing the shit out of your hair.
So we're like, it's time to cut your nails. No, it's fine. I'll wait till
I'll do it myself, it's fine.
They be putting your arm in the maddest position, like, it's like, fam, my arm does not bend that way, bro.
Break my arm!
Like, fam, like.
Those are my nerves.
Like, are you qualified to be my mum? Like, what's going on?
You know how you do it? You gotta say, I need to go to the toilet, so you just wait in the toilet for like 10 minutes.
Do you know the best feeling though? You know the best feeling when you first like evade your parents' beatings. That's when you know, like, when you're in the Matrix shit. That's when I thought I was the guy, fam.
Well, as in dodge it while she's...
No, yeah, dodge it. My mum, I was like...
You're crazy.
I was like 40. My mum said, bring your hand out with the wooden spoon. I said, look at this guy. I said, look at this guy.
I'm like, ow.
Fam, she just kept missing. I was like, no, I'm not going to sit here and watch you hit my hand mad slow. I gotta like dodge. Like, my reflexes are too good at this point.
If you dodge, that makes it worse though.
I know, she got me a couple of times.
So you're trying to fight me?
No, yeah. You're fighting me.
So, you feel a bit.
You're fighting me. You think you're the guy? Yeah, you think you're the guy?
I'm gonna call your
father. Yeah, that was the worst one. When you were scared of your dad and your mum, call your dad.
My parents are like, you lot aren't even together. Why you calling him?
Yeah, like, you don't even like the nigga. Yeah, you don't even like the nigga. Like now you wanna call him to meet, man. You're a joke, man. Forevermore, go gym, man. Get your wake up. It's pure gyms there, bro. But anyway. I'm traumatized. I got so many childhood stories I think about. Yeah, when I'm fried, I'm thinking raw. Like,
sound of the drawer going open. That's
yeah. I remember.
The spoon.
No, wait. What about that? Well, you might never get the gym punishments though. Like, do you not have to pump? You have to do the pump, put your hand in the air like with one foot up or touch the ground. Never got that.
Who left the words in the sink?
No, blood. I got that.
Yeah.
You never had to stand in the corner with your arms in the air. Just mad long for no reason.
That's a different one.
When your sibling says not me first, you're pissed.
I didn't have them struggles. If it was me, it was me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm an only child. So if something fucked up, they're only looking at me. It's fucked.
Have you ever
sometimes I felt like
you're not trying to snitch, like, but you know it was them, but you're not trying to bait them out.
Yeah.
So
I don't have that.
You stay quiet, like, and then you end up getting a beating, like.
I'm dead. You must have been fuming. You must have fucked up with brother after that, bro. You must have killed him, boy. No, I take them beatings now, cause I didn't snitch for you. I took the bird for you, blood.
That was me and my sis.
Hey,
I'm
listen.
looking at her like, you're so stupid, man.
And they'll snitch on you, you know, in a heartbeat.
Take that fucking.
All the siblings will
fam,
snitch on you in a heartbeat.
I got the pot one time. My mum said, yeah? Yeah? In the middle of the night, I had a little, you get me, younger days, pissed to bed. My mum woke me up in the middle of the night. My mum woke me up in the middle of the night, yeah. Pissed to bed, woke me up in the middle of the night. She got the big pot. You know the pot that they make the party food in?
Stew.
Yeah, like the big fuck off stew.
The Dutchy pot.
She said, you go. I was there for like an hour on my knees. Like,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Oh, she made you hold it up?
Yeah, she made me hold the pot. Fam, that was gym. Like. There was nothing in it. Do you know how heavy that is when they were just doing this for bad long? Oh my god. I like 5, 7, like you're between 7 years old or something like that.
I tell your mum put you in a pot.
Cuz.
Joe stew.
She whipped me up quickly, boy. Oh my days.
Stew Joe.
No, I needed them punishments. I can't lie, cause man was reckless when I was younger, so I kind of needed it. But you get me? Not everyone needs that type of trauma.
You know whose punishments are worse? Our parents' punishments. The punishments
Oh, my days.
When I hear the stories, I'm like, wait, they did that because you left the bucket outside.
Cuz.
It'll be some minor thing.
Word. My mum told me, yeah. My mum told me, yeah, that obviously, at first, my grandma didn't want my mum to be with my dad, innit? And she snuck out one time, innit? And my grandma caught her coming back, innit? Man dashed the whole bench at her head, fam.
A bench?
Yeah, my grandma was freaky.
Yeah,
no, she was different with it.
She used the bench as a spirit.
You will not see that dirty man again.
Oh my days.
You will not see that dirty man. Check it. But yeah, no, fam. My dad used to get rocked as well, fam. My dad said the worst day of his life, yeah, was like the end of the year car. Basically, it was he showed my results to my granddad, but he was illiterate in it, so he had to get someone else to read it to them, innit? Yeah. Fucking, he said he would get the results, they'll read it to him, and fam, everyone's lined up. If your results shit, you're getting beat right there and then.
Like school
yeah. Yeah, with the siblings, like, oh, what's his report card? He failed. Fuck out of here. Now you're going to the farm for the summer. Fuck out of here. The good ones, they went off cool.
About me, my dad didn't beat me unless it was I did something mad. But
lucky you.
I took that for granted because when I used my mouth for too much, and I said something, and he's like, "What?" The way he, with my whole body and my legs were like this.
Windshield wipers, like,
oh, this nigga's gonna kill me.
Blind. I remember there was allegedly.
That didn't happen.
Allegedly. One time, obviously, my dad squared up to me, and I thought I was the man these times, innit? I was taller than him at this point, and that. Just like, so obviously.
That gross bit will lie to
you. Yeah. So obviously, he said something, and I said something slick back. My dad just turned back. Boof. I was on the floor. That's what I remember. I blinked. I was on the floor. I said, "Yo, blood."
That was my uncle.
I had to get up, packed my bags, and went straight to school. I said, "What the fuck just happened?"
Oh, they thinking, "Wow, man."
Blood. I was in school confused. 2 + 2 15. So
I was never gonna walk again, bro.
Nah. Did you see in Scotland how it was?
It's banned to slap your child.
Do you think a government should have a say in like how you discipline your children? Like, it
makes no sense because in this country, nuns were allowed to beat children in school. So I don't know where and when it became a thing that Western society don't beat their children. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen plenty. Seen them Karens in the shops, Hadouken their sons, you know. They
Stop it, Alfie!
Oh my god.
I've seen a Hadouken to Alfie before, you know. I said, yay!
Alfie just looking at his mum. Just wait, you wait.
I was like, yay! I said, you black.
I'm hearing this father like threaten his child to quickly make his order.
The dads are on crud.
Like, I'm gonna hit you if you don't hurry up and make your order. I'm thinking,
the dads are the cruddiest, bro. I'm like, yes.
No, but and the mum was obviously staying silent. Like I see it a lot. Like even in not in my family, but I've seen in other families where there's always one parent that like prefers to discipline their child one way, and then it's the other parent that don't really like it but doesn't say much or doesn't do much to like.
I think that balance is good though.
Do you reckon?
Yin and yang, because the parent that's into like physical discipline, sometimes the one that's not into that needs to go, listen, this isn't how you handle this situation. Like sometimes kids need to be talked
reasoned
to.
with as well.
The Bible does say,
but if you talk to them, and then they go and do the same thing again. All right.
So
Physical parent.
Yeah, no, so it's not. It's
Here you go.
DDTs, RKOs, all of that.
Here's the still chair. Yeah, here you go, man.
Yeah, TLC match.
I wanna caress him, but calm.
Because it's like certain times I see kids the way they chat to their parents, and I'm like,
Crazy.
I know I'm not that much older, like in terms of generation, but I could never chat to my mum like that. Not even Billy could have chatted to his mum like that 20 years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't know where this over baby and kids these days has come to, because now like this is why a lot of these kids, when they get up to a certain age, they're so naive to certain shit. We try and put them in this bubble of they shouldn't know this until a certain age, where it's like, no, this is every day. They're gonna find out themselves anyway. They got a phone in their hand, everything's right in their face anyway. So it's better that it comes from you than they go find it out and then they're like, oh well, my mum told me what the world don't work like that, and now you're looking stupid.
But that's
or when they run them after their parents, they do the same outside and get boxed, and they don't know how to react.
That's why certain man need to get banged in the face though.
I've never got this reaction from someone before, let alone like.
Certain man need to get the bang in the face though. It's just like there's certain necessary evils that need to happen in your life. Like if I haven't been in certain situations where it looked like it could have got rocking, I wouldn't have learnt like why certain actions and certain things in certain situations shouldn't be done.
At a certain stage, especially like with young men, and there's a certain stage in your life where you need to be showing grown man strength. You need to get a punch in the chest. Or just drapes on the floor or something.
No, fact.
Just once. Not
every week. That feeling.
Every week.
Do you know what you need? Every man in their life needs that feeling of like vulnerability, like where you feel like you can't do nothing right now. Yeah, fact. You can die today. You need that feeling. But you see when your life flashes before your eyes, you will never take that feeling. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? So certain man can walk through life without getting punched in the mouth because they can just learn from other people's mistakes, innit? Certain man need to go through fire to understand, I need to understand this is the reaction I'm going to get if I move a certain way.
I think every person needs to get beat up. Like, justly beat up. Not like,
facts.
Not bullied. But like,
you're running your mouth.
Tried or tested, facts. But the thing is, it's because man have social media and that. So you could just say a bunch of fuck shit on a ghost account. Do you get what I'm saying? There's no consequences no more. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, people get that urge off without ever having to suffer the consequences, because a lot of these man wouldn't go up to these man and say in their face.
These ghost accounts don't understand,
They'll say to their face, I'll fuck with you. They will say, I'll fuck with you. And these times on his ghost account, he was just cussing you out. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's like...
But ghost account.
Ghost account, we'll find them. We're ghost hunters, man.
You have to grab them.
Yeah, them man you have to grab for real. Fam, we didn't even introduce the pod, but it was a great start, Steel. Yeah, we back, bitch!
Speaking of man that got grabbed... Or
No. Let's get into that. We got to break that. With that one, we got to make a full course meal and dessert for that one. We can't just...
Preparation.
Yeah.
Okay, Gordon Ramsay, okay.
We got to get to that.
Yes, chef.
What are you? An idiot sandwich. What are you?
No.
If so, you know what? After the cameras went off, I would have banged him. I would have done it for content and then banged him and left the show.
Nah, Hell's Kitchen.
Nah, real shit. Nah, Carl, you're not talking to me like that. You're not, because on your child show, you ain't talking like that. Where's all that vim for them children? I want the same vim.
Because the children are doing...
No, they got to do the same thing when they're adults too, blood. No, don't talk to me like that.
If you
No, Darius, I'm not. How am I going to go on a show? How am I going to go on a show for exposure? The episodes come out and man's on TV saying I'm an idiot sandwich. We have to scrap. I'm sorry.
No, but you
we
got
have to scrap.
Imagine
My
you go
pride.
home and your son's saying, Dad, you're an idiot sandwich.
I will fuck her up. Fuck him up. I'll fuck him up. I don't care what. You're 3 years old. You think you're bad? Say, look, you know what? Go pay your own bills. Go pay your own bills, you dickhead. You dumb. I'm the man of this house.
Man said power
Prick.
slam.
How's my son coming? My son's free. I'm coming back to the house. You ain't running this shit no more. What? I saw you, idiot sandwich.
I was just gonna hit his kid with a Hulk Hogan leg drop, bro.
Oh, cuz quickly. Pow.
People's elbow.
No, I'm joking.
Go.
That's funny though. Man said I'm an idiot sandwich. That is great content.
He put bread between them.
The thing is, he's actually a nice guy though. That's why it's funny.
And sometimes them contestants be stupid as hell.
No, facts.
Actually be stupid.
But I get what the show is, because it's like
how you on the show and you fucking up this bad.
and the press, and it's for a real life restaurant when they get to the live part of the show, or whatever. Remember, so they can't really fuck up because his reputation's on the line. And I guess he's trying to teach them that this shit ain't as cozy as it looks because I got money now. This shit ain't fun in the kitchen. We gotta do this 24/7 on paid. No. To be a chef, you gotta have a proper passion for that shit. That shit ain't easy.
Some of them environments that I see they're working in, he gets onto them like, why is this in the freezer? Like, it's expired. Like,
Oh yeah, them show we go to like horrible restaurants, innit? Yeah. But back to introducing the show. We back.
We try again.
You get me another episode of Urban Era. You get me 404.
Bring it back.
We represent the community vibes. That's me shutting down the whole spiel. But you know what I mean. You know what we stand for. Misrepresented and that.
Shout out to the community. This podcast is for niggas that season their eggs, yeah?
No, facts. Facts.
No salt and pepper, but with the mixed herbs as well.
We mix herbs, the time, man using the time and that. This guy trying to get a new girl, that's why I said the herbs. Yeah, he's trying to get a new thing. I see him. I see him. No, he freeborn himself on his platform. Use your platform. Use your platform. I get that. But yeah, no, we're back.
I'm taking
obviously.
I'm taking it on, man.
Zaha. No, Zaha's mad underrated, just to say, quickly. I'm just saying that Zaha's mad underrated. Go home, think about it, do your Googles, and then get back to you.
Know who Zaha is, man.
He's mad underrated. It's only because he's at Palace, so it's unfortunate.
Okay.
Anyway.
Away from football.
Eggs to football.
Yeah.
What else do you cook, Darius?
Them ovaries.
Hey.
Anyway, get me. Come on. Come on.
This is why I'm here.
This is why I'm hot.
I was like, what else do I...
What's everyone saying though? Darius, let's start with you. What are you saying, bro?
I'm good, man. I had a decent week. Started off bad, but then got better.
You still doing one-man parties in the quarantine?
No.
I really didn't get back to you in 3 to 5 working days. I apologise. I didn't have time to do that. What are you saying though, Ida? What are you telling me?
I'm good.
Bro, we give such nigga answers.
Obviously, man's organised and that, so...
I hear that. I remember you last week saying you put down your first... what was it? Is it direct debit? It's not that. Talking about financial management. What was you talking about? You put down your first standing order.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
In my life,
come on. You get me financial responsibility and that. You know what I'm saying?
I said that.
Certain man don't even know what that is. That's the sad thing. Certain man do not know what that is. Let's be real.
With the eyes.
Hey, man, them in the comments. If you can.
I said my orders are sitting.
Yeah, my orders are still on Amazon still. They're still coming. But orders are there for click and collect.
I got placed on furlough, so we lit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Baby.
Wow.
Lockdown, innit?
I said how I
I'm
need
not
that.
gonna see things like that open. Like.
No, obviously they don't need as many staff.
Yeah, they're gonna cut down on that quick. Obviously, it's where you can cut down.
I'm sitting on my ass.
Yeah, what you telling me?
Luckily, I don't know.
I just accepted more shifts.
Yeah, this guy just. He said, "You know what? Yeah, all I see is ish with cocktails, but these times he's behind the scenes crafting. That's why them cocktail glasses be massive. Like, them cocktail glasses be a whole liter. Man's having a liter cocktail. Who does that?
3 man I see on Instagram with cocktails, bro.
Yeah, man's spending 50 bucks on cocktails and that. I hear that.
I shout.
They don't even shout them and them. You don't even shout them and them. I had to link myself Donnies. Look at him, prestige. I had to link myself Donnies.
I am on the beat.
Ishmael, cocktails. The other hand and the pictures painted nails.
Acrylics and yeah. I thought I saw the other day. I saw you had a go-to fin as well. Like, I swear to you, bro. I swear to you, had a go-to fin.
No silver. It's the light.
Oh yeah, it's white gold. Not even silver. Don't do it like that. It's white gold. Chris.
Gang.
EP. Is that a pen in your ear?
No.
Is that your AirPod? Why are you putting your AirPod there? I'm so confused. Why is his AirPod outside of his ear? But it's technically still in his ear. That's a madness.
For those that can't see Chris, yeah, he's got an AirPod in his ear,
but it's not in his ear.
Like it's a cigarette.
That's in a Marlboro light.
He's got an AirPod in his ear like a Mayfair Smooth. Yeah.
Oh, man said we're stressing him out. They're trying to sing over the jokes, nigga. That's better supporting you now, nigga. Fuck the union for today. Oh, you lot are hilarious, man. Oh, fucking hell. Does anyone have any last childhood stories before
Hey man, jump on the live stream. If you're not on the live stream, you see it. You get me every Sunday, 1 to 4.
Twitch. It's
follow
in the
us on the young Twitchers. You get me.
The links in the bio on that.
Oh
yeah. The plug. You get me? We're trying to be a multi-platform organisation here. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
Yes,
I was
sir.
gonna fumble the words.
We a multimedia conglomerate.
Say again. It will be cut.
I thought you said eggnog.
You said it in this week.
We are a conglomerate of a conglomerate. We make video. Every week make video. Make video together. Lights, camera, mic, laptop. No. I just love this kid.
Hey, you're stupid. Hey, I couldn't. Hey, my abs. Hey, you're dumb.
I'm actually crying. Oh god.
Oh,
shit.
Do you know how stupid that is? Congongolo.
If you did it, I would have allowed it. He said, "Oh fuck!"
Cause you
My
know.
lines, I'm fired.
Do you know what it is? Cause you know on the podcast, if you fuck up, someone's gonna pick it up. Someone's gonna pick it up on the podcast, fam. Ooh. Oh my god. I can't even remember the word he said. Congongolots.
Conglomerate. I did it.
Oh no, that's stupid. Oh my day.
Are you happy now?
Hey Chris, what is going on in your head sometimes, honestly? Your brain is a wonderful place. Congongolo. Well, I can't even say the word properly now.
CONGLO.
I've got Congongolo in my head now. I can't even remember the word. What's the word again?
Yes.
What's the word again? No, big man, what's the word again? I forgot the word.
IGGAS.
You know that?
Conglomerate.
Wait, I can't even say it no more. I got Congongolo in my head. Yeah, I got Congongolo. I can't even forget the word.
What are we saying this week?
No, fuck, I'm using all big words the rest of the way now.
Alright, we gotta get
expeditiously.
words.
Sir.
T.I. is the funniest, bro.
Indeed.
T.I. just says a bunch of 5-syllable words.
I was gonna say that, but I was gonna fuck up.
Pull out of
Hey, you know, can you stop, please? We've been laughing for like 10 minutes, man. Then come on, bro. Oh my
I was
days.
riding the whip that time.
Ooh. Oh my god, I can't take it anymore.
Halloween episode. That's Joe's entrance.
Man said the Undertaker.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. I deserve some accolades. That's the hardest. That's how I'm pulling up to the man when I got a bad beat for real.
That video will stay
with the
on my
whip.
phone.
They're gonna come out the whip. That video is the best.
Oh,
the
my
best.
That's Professor John Ball.
I paid my dues. Oh, niggas are funny, man. Ooh. Hey. Anyway, back to the track. Anyways, it seems like everyone's in good spirits, I lie.
Should we start with the first pod topic then?
Yeah, we have to start with my man Kaiden.
Should we jump in feet first?
Yeah, straight in.
45 minutes ago.
So obviously, I know everyone's seen this, but obviously recap or whatever. The shoot from
This dickhead.
Yeah, whatever you want to call him. Therefore, don't deserve to be called a man. But Kaiden from Mitcham was caught by like a younger girl, and he had his hand around her mouth and that, and the girl started recording. She called her older sister, whatever, and they were recording him, and they found out that he was molesting a little girl.
Shout out to that woman and her little sister who spotted that.
Yeah,
as an 11-year-old to spot that as well.
Was there?
Very good.
I think for 11-year-old to spot that, that's levels.
Because most adults would just mind their business, especially in London.
Facts.
London
Facts.
It's
not none of my business. I'll keep it moving.
When I think about that, 11 is young as hell.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
like actually pick up your phone and call someone.
Not even to pick up your phone, to clock that. No, this ain't right.
Strange, like.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a person that's earphones in and
the kids will do
I'm
that.
blindfolded, so like I'm not looking.
I'm just thinking back to me when I was how smart was I at that age?
That's what I'm saying. I would not have been on. That's what I'm saying. I would have just been running around doing the madness.
Not that you was wrong to not notice
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
it's just like you're just
For her to have that awareness, yeah.
Shout out to them.
But anyway,
This dickhead,
Anyway, they obviously the first time I was, what's his name, Tricky. He posted it. That's the first time I caught wind of it. He posted it on his Insta, whatever. Then obviously the whole day, obviously the internet done it. The internet done its thing for once again. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold that black Twitter. Smash.
Shout out to the community.
Yeah.
Because that was
Hey,
the
shout
way the
out
news
some-
came out was impeccable fashion.
Man gave his address, his name,
Everything. We had about 18 addresses ready for.
And man really pulled up.
Would have got canlassed.
And man really pulled up because they got there before, after the Fed.
Man's road is looking like a block party, bro.
Kaiden Thomas, not Kaiden Davies. Them man. His block was hot.
Yeah, no, bro. So it's like
Apparently from 7 a.m. in fact. 7.
Yeah.
no, it was early in the morning.
School
bro.
run.
The school run. It was school run.
Yeah.
And the sad thing is, apparently, man's been doing this, bro. Like he's been doing this. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, fam, like. Bro, in 2020, we still got to deal with man like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and personally, I was just like, bro, I saw that. I just turned off my phone. Like, I just turned off Instacart. You don't want to see that shit. Like, who wants to see that shit? But anyway, what was you lot's thoughts on it? Like, what was you lot's first initial reaction when you saw that?
I saw the moment where he grabbed her as well, and that shit was. Yeah, that shit was fucking
that shit was horrible.
Because
she was silent for like 2 seconds. I said, "Bub, are you sure we're taking the right person?" And then she finally was like,
no, because
I was like,
because he was covering her mouth
mate.
as well as he's walking.
Yeah.
And that's like, oh
I was
shit.
thinking, why is she still silent? Say something.
Nah, but you gotta think as well. She's thinking this guy might bang me in my
Trust me.
face.
Obviously, at the same time, you're thinking, yeah, she's terrified of that, but you want.
People are like, oh, why didn't she just kick him or something? Like,
Do you know how big that you is compared to that little girl?
you want a 12-year-old? Excuse me. You want a 12-year-old to kick a grown man, and think she's gonna get away? That's not gonna work. That'll probably make shit worse. I'm just happy that the community not only saw the problem, but they acted quickly.
No, facts.
Man were at his door.
Facts.
On the roof.
I'm gonna say this right now. If he got burst, I would have been happy.
Quickly as
I
well.
don't want him to go to jail. He
You
got
gotta say
burst.
shout out to them.
Because that's allegedly he should get burst. That's not my opinion. That's
There's
not
a
the
lot
opinion
pressure, I
of.
believe, on the police.
That's not the opinion of Urbanero.
Especially when they found out of the disturbance in the area and they figured out, oh shit.
I think that speeded it up though.
Of course.
Yeah.
The second it went out, like the first video. Of
If they
the
would
guy
just gave the
thinking,
name.
yo, as soon as them disturbances were.
If they just gave him the name and
effect,
address,
was a
God
wrap.
knows when they would have turned up.
Of course.
How did
Just
you-
everyone ringing everyone up, everyone being in front of everything, the community again standing up, and that was the shit.
And that's what we need to
How
do.
did you
Act
feel?
as a
Obviously,
community.
you were once an 11-year-old girl.
Yeah.
So like, how did you feel when you first saw that?
It's horrifying. There's not really enough words to describe how sick like that is. Yeah, it's heartbreaking as well. I think listening to her and her fear,
That's when I
like,
turned the video.
and a lot, it makes me upset because when I see people like, oh, we need to do a better job in like telling our girls to make noise or to, it's like, do you not understand how the physical makeup of someone's literal like body can cause them to not actually like do anything when they're placed
Fight or flight.
in traumatic, like it's literally biology.
Yeah.
So it's just it was sad.
It's life changing for her as well.
Yeah.
That's what made me like feel shitty. Cause she's 11, bro, and she's gonna have to now live with that for the rest of her life. Yeah? And cool. Social media done its thing and helped the situation. But at the same time, we watch someone live out their trauma, like on socials, like. So now, like she didn't have to. Everyone's seeing that while she's going through that. Like, I don't know how she's gonna feel after. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even 10 years from now, she could be 21. It's still gonna affect her. 25, she's gonna have her own. She might have her own daughter. That might affect her relationship with her daughter. Like, there's just so many different things it can affect for that little girl now, later in life, and that was what's like most hurtful about it. And the fact that, like you said off camera, like, fam, it's like a black man doing that makes it, as a black, because we're black, it just makes it hurt even more because it's like, fam, like, we're doing this again, like, you know what I'm saying? No, I hear that, but it's not. I'm not upset that people need. Yeah. I'm not.
It's fucked, but topics need to be spoken about.
No, facts, but that's not what I'm saying. But that's not what I'm saying. My point is that it's like, fam, like certain man still don't get it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why
people need to understand this is closer to home than you think.
Facts.
Yeah, that's
Facts.
It's not just only
Yeah.
these man do
Yeah,
this.
yeah, no, facts.
That's why like it's not like surprising or like that feeling of disappointment by like seeing that it was a black man. It's like this stuff happens in families. Like there's
true.
people that.
Well, one for uncle and that.
Do you know what I mean?
fair,
So
fair.
the only good that comes from this is like actually opening up that discussion, them awkward conversations that you need to have with people. Like that's weird. You shouldn't be doing that to man. And it's
The maddest thing about him as well is like a young guy is like 26. He could literally be walking on the street. You wouldn't be able to tell what he's like. He's a
Bear man himself probably was spudding the shooting motives, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bear man himself was probably spudding the shooting motives, not knowing he was doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, you got a history. I think someone around him probably.
Someone knew, but I'm saying like, you know, like if you go to a motive, you see man spud guys, you know, having a conversation
that
in the
same
motive.
emotional response that video has caused everyone to have is all good and that. Just moving on swiftly to the next kind of topic I want to talk about. It's just the performative side of it.
What do you mean?
You know, how like everyone's, you know, it rouses up an opinion, it rouses up emotions and stuff like that. But I've just taken the necessary precaution after. It's probably.
I was gonna take it as well.
It's probably a delicate situation, you know, especially when people are like, oh yeah, let's run up on, or when you're seeing a lot of people already at the situation. What
does
your presence
Add
to that?
I like see. That's what I was gonna take.
What are you now what kind of message are you now trying to endorse it? Are you now going to be a vigilante? And if that's the case, are you guys certified? Because what if one of your vigilante?
Not to cut you off. Not to cut you off.
I mean, just moving in that.
Not to cut you off because made you think posted some youths, innit? I need to stop calling grown men youths, yeah. But yeah, posted some guys, yeah. Posted some guys, and basically they've been in South just doing that, like, just making sure communities calm, innit? Like, them man roll around. I forgot the name of the group. I apologise.
Family something.
Yeah, family something. I saw. They had. And I was like, fam, that's what at this very point. That's what we need now. We can't rely on the government to sort these stuff out. It has to come from us, innit?
The community.
You know what I'm saying? It has to come from the community. Cause we're screaming all these political stances, yet we haven't solved the shit that's wrong in the community yet. That's why we can't get to the bigger picture yet, because we ain't solved our own micro issues in the first place. Like there's so many young dads out right now between the age of between 19 and 25 that are still going to motives and doing the same stuff for us having sons. They ain't having these conversations with their sons, because really and truly that's what's happening. Like we ain't having. The men have to go to these younger boys, whatever, and teach them that, right, so this shit is not cool, bro. No matter what pressure or who's telling you to go get girl or do certain things need to get cut out. Do you know what I'm saying? Cause I was thinking, when I thought about it, I was thinking, right, like, I was never really sat down by my dad and told, like, about any of these things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have the birds and the bees conversation with my dad. I didn't have all these things.
With guys like Kaiden that do stuff like this, I wonder if, not to say, it's an excuse or anything, but was he abused when he was younger? And because usually abusers are people are abused. Especially young men.
Yeah.
When they're abused from a young age, they end up being abusers when they're older if that shit's not dealt with properly. So we need to look at how. That's what I'm saying, and that's my point. Going back to that's my point. No, I know, but that's still my point. We gotta have these conversations from a young age. Like I'm saying, my dad didn't have these conversations with me. I was just lucky enough to know that certain things when I'm seeing them, I don't want to do this. This is not on. And I kept it pushing in it. Certain men have to learn by doing it, and unfortunately, these are fatal mistakes you can't make anyway. And learn from them. Like once you've molested someone, you molested someone. Even if you've learned from your mistake, innit, and you'd rather not someone have to do it to learn from it. We gotta have proper conversations because even if you're a brother, you got a younger brother, chat to him. Just chat to him. It's not even like this is rape, this is that, this is this. Just have conversations with them.
And your friends on the note of performativity, like
and friends too. Cause a lot of niggas are creeps.
That sort of behaviour is only it only flourishes when other things are accepted or tolerated.
When it's enabled,
So it's like
all the little stuff.
But even with guys like that, we don't even know if man's like that in front of his friends, like, or he
that's the problem.
There's always some sort of telltale, like when you're going out with people or how they talk to you about girls or what they do with girls.
No,
you're thinking, Like that thought is in your head, but you never say anything, and it's that saying something that starts.
Because that's where the friction. But you know what it is, yeah. I feel like I'm not bad. This is not me saying. This is not me making us man them exempt from having this conversation. Yeah. But I know people or of people that I've seen them chat to girl, just in like, not even if the girls they're interested in, just the way they've spoken to women around, man, and I've gone like, right, like that's not on, like, do you get what I'm saying? And the friction man got back a couple of times. I kind of clocked that this is just you, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, but I think,
Sometimes that happens. I'm not saying we're exempting that. You still gotta have that conversation, and sometimes they don't get it. You gotta move on, innit? Like you can't. If you're condoning it, you're part of the problem too, innit? But I'm saying a lot of men don't have that conversation because they know that more time they're outnumbered as well. Because if you go to certain friendship groups, if there's one guy that's speaking that side.
You need to get your integrity up, man.
No, I know that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not allowed.
I'll get some new friends.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, but you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying land. Yeah, exactly. What I'm saying is, I'm saying what I'm saying is, you have to have these conversations. And if you get friction back 1, 2, 3 times, you got to burn the bridge. Because if you're condoning it, you're part of the problem.
3 times, fam. Bro, once is enough, man.
But I'm saying 1, 2, 3 times because if you got to be real. If you got emotional attachment to someone, you're trying to get them out of it. So the first time you're gonna try. The second time you're gonna try again because it's like, I love you, you're my friend. I'm trying to show you the ways, innit? Third time it's like, alright, fam, my nigga, you're not gonna change. You get what I'm saying? So like, certain man, I won't even have the conversation about things with them or women, but just keep it cool. Like, because we're not boys like that. Anyway, but I've seen how you move with women, so we can't go there like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Some man, you can kind of gauge it.
No, facts you can gauge it.
Because I don't know, some men have like creepy ways, or they'll say something that's a bit creepy. You're thinking, whoa, is that how you perceive it? Well, hold on, wait, what? And then you can kind of gauge it. And then, man, I don't know why, but like, with them, man, I just move a bit distant.
You have to.
You don't want to be associated.
It's when you have conversations of like gender or whatever it is, it's like, yeah, man's here, but yeah, they're there though. Like, yeah, man,
yeah, when I start hearing them comment, I'm like,
Damn, like, you ain't got like aunties, mummies, nah.
Ignorance.
And people you don't want to have sex with, just have
they're separate.
They're exempt.
They're separate.
That's like the 12 people in their life.
That's the problem.
You know what's mad as well? Them creepy brothers that you say, imagine when they don't listen to you, you just have to move like.
Yeah, no, you gotta move distant. You gotta move distant.
You can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you gotta condone that for long. But it's like if you're trying to show someone the ways, you gotta give them chances. But
but at the same time, this is what I'm trying to say. Everyone knows their position with each other. If you're close friends or you're family with someone and you say something and they know your personality, they know your being, if you say something, they're going to most likely listen or adjust their behaviours to where they can mask it or just change completely. If they don't do that and they know your position, they know how to like...
They don't respect your morals.
Basically, you know how to goad you again, like, okay, yeah, I did this thing, bro, like, oh, yeah, I know. On to the next one, oh, yeah.
No.
There's like once, twice, you're done. Otherwise, like, people just don't respect you. Fair. And that's always the case.
But this is why
I'm gradually there, one more step, and then I won't.
No, it's not that. It's not that. I'm saying, listen, with me personally, I don't really burn no bridge, man. Just distance myself, innit? Like, do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, if I see a certain behaviour, it doesn't even have to be this. Just in general, like, do something where I'm like, well, my morals don't stand for that. You're gone. If I see you on road, I'll spot you. Say what? Cool, but in terms of you knowing about my life or anything. You ain't gonna know that, because we and you are not on the same moral wavelength no more. Because your friends are a representation of you, innit? Like, so if we're all friends,
I think there's a duty to tell someone about themselves, especially when before you leave, because it's like you're gonna know why I'm not your friend anymore. You're gonna know why I don't want to be associated.
Okay, don't hit me back up on the flip side thinking.
You're gonna know that when we cross each other in the street, it's not even adapting. You don't even. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with how you go about dealing with that, because there's obviously personal ways people go about life, but when it comes to things like you being creepy, your attitude to girls.
No, if you're talking that, then yeah, facts. I was just saying,
like that, you're gonna feel it.
I'm just saying in general, like I'm saying if you just move snaky, for example, I'm not saying. But I took the conversation, man. I'm just saying in general, if you do some fuck shit, and I peep that that's not me, I'm done. Like, what we got to do
That's
here?
alright, because we were talking about.
Based on that topic of this.
Yeah, but if it's that, no, if it's some fuck shit that you need to be told why this is some fuck shit, we have to have the conversation.
That's
Cool. But obviously, yeah, no facts, because in that situation, that's why I said, you got to, at least the first time you got to explain to them, well, this is why it's not on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You need to let your boy know about that shit.
That's what I'm saying. I said the one time you got to let them know, and if they don't adhere to that, then cool, what can you do? You fuck off.
What if it's not your boy, but it's someone you know of?
And you saw, live all.
Yeah.
With that same mindset, you're going to be the one that's sitting on the bench.
Wait, you still chill with man, even though he does...
Okay, I'll give you an example.
Anyone can get it. Not around me, boy. Not around me.
But again, speaking on the topic of... Oh, sorry, you got your question, man. I was saying, with these vigilante, man, if I'm a sick fuck, yeah, I'm joining the vigilante, man, and I'm still touching kids. Where's the certification level?
Where's the background?
Man just jump in?
I don't think so.
No, there's checks. I think.
They do check.
Be black and passionate about.
No, they do check because they didn't know that there was a lot of them.
You need to ask, bring one of them, man, and ask.
Big man, where's your license? Why are you outside my house?
These people are DBS checked as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. You can't just join in. That's what I'm saying. You can't just join them.
Did you not see the tweet where some black girl was like, who are these people? Like, this is what happens. Like, we can't just let anyone roam these streets and protect our children. And then the one of the members of that that group was like, oh, it's nice to see how you think so low of us. We are in fact DBS checked before you opened your mouth, because like the perception. You gotta think about that shit anyway. The
exactly, because they're registered as a group.
Not being qualified or not, like, you think that it's strange that they're doing this, or that you should be worried that they're on the streets protecting children. No.
That's the insulting part. You just assume. It's the assumption.
It's the worst.
It's the assumption. You're not asking questions. You're just assuming the worst of these people who are trying to do the right thing.
There are thousands of neighborhood watch groups around the country. I don't see people coming onto Twitter to be like, are these people checked?
No.
Like, are these people
I think that's my inner cynicism. When you're looking at the worst.
But that's why you ask questions. You don't make assumptions.
But you unlearn that.
But the thing is, we just gotta start governing ourselves, man.
That's been
But this is why I keep saying that we can't expect all these big things to move when we ain't even solving the issues within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That.
And if I was the police, in order to build trust within these communities, I'll be liaising with these.
Build trust.
This
nigga suck my ass.
I'm not saying they'll do it.
You have
but that's what they need to do.
To build trust, my G.
Listen, there's always time.
Do you know what I would do if I had bread? Yeah. If I had bread in that, what I would do what the Jewish man did. I'll get some old retired black police officers, make them a union.
The old school crudsters.
Make them a union, and then they can pick who can govern the community.
Leaders.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Usually the wise ones that have been through some shit.
You see, this is why.
That's power.
This is why.
Community.
This is why. Because you know what's so mad? Because I'm deep in it. Like, when you think about it, who's actually representing us in House of Commons or whatever, House of Lords, and
I was even gonna say anywhere high.
Who's representing us anywhere high? Do you know what I'm saying? Fam, clearly there's an issue, there's a disconnect with our community and whoever's running this shit. Yeah. We should be able to have a union that gets to sit in and say, okay, so what are you doing for man? Because too many times, politics has just turned into Arsenal versus Tottenham. Yeah, we like you because you support community, or you man just want rich people, you lot just fuck with rich people. So off the strength of that, man are just voting. Man ain't reading policies. Man ain't reading what's actually changing for their position that they're in right there and then, innit? Man are just saying, oh, well, Labour been fucking with us because we're black, so I'm gonna vote Labour.
It's the lesser of the two evils, isn't it?
But we shouldn't be picking between the lesser of the two evils. That's the fact.
On him, like, talking about who do we have in the House of Commons, we don't necessarily need, if we need our own MP necessarily, but there's ways of, like, playing the political game through, like, lobbies and stuff, being on committees and shit.
That's what I mean. Yeah. Just people in there
just
that
people,
can speak for us.
People in there, or people connected to the people in there that they have an understanding. These MPs have an understanding of this is what we want. This is our agenda. If you want our vote, this is what you need to do for us.
Facts.
No,
Simple as
it's
that. And that starts on a local level.
I need to see it.
Yeah.
We got too many coons in the system that have infiltrated and used the black thing as like, I'm black,
it's not even about...
That's becoming more and more far-fetched.
It's not even just coonery.
Just as this year has unrolled.
It's coonery and complacency as well.
Is it like trust in government or like being able to put a vote?
This is how I look at it. Put it this way. Once these men make decisions for us, they're going to 4 or 5 bedroom houses in a nice borough, and fucking chilling. Whilst we're still in the mud, grafting. And they think they can make decisions for us. So when, because this is why it's fucked. Because when, the thing is, yeah, the thing is, it don't matter. Even if you're black, it don't matter. Because once you get to that position, your perception changes. So everything you're doing is now looked through in a different. You can't relate to the struggle. So when man are saying, free school meals, man, not talking about budgets because they ain't ever had to have free school meals. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we do need people in there saying, no, this is how it's going down right now to break down what's going on, literally on the road. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
This is where
so they can see a proper picture of what's going on, rather than them reading some statistics that they've done on a census that's screaming what's
statistics
say. Yeah, exactly.
That 6% of black fathers are not around.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it's like,
I still can't believe Rashford said, yeah, let's feed these kids. Man said, where's your dad?
Yeah, where's your dad? What?
Are we in school?
I'm gonna get my niggas on you.
Are we in school?
Man said, speaking of
yeah, your mum.
I was gonna say, speaking of black people in power, Kamala Harris. How do you feel about?
Come on, listen, I'm not American yet. Okay, wait, let's end this. Let's go back to Kaiden. Kaiden, you're a sick fuck.
Yeah.
You get me? Thank you for
everyone.
everyone.
In jail, bitch.
Thank you for everyone.
You're gonna hold this.
Thank you for everyone that helped to get spread that awareness, innit?
What is Booty Cheese getting clapped? No,
he's getting booted. Do you know? UK Joe ain't fun, you know. For them, man. Anyway, for them rapists and molesters.
Any man on the same wing as him before he goes.
I hope he goes HMP. HMP is rowdy. I hear it. I hear it from my crib.
You gotta leave ends, man. Go get fucked up somewhere else.
I hope.
Tarnish my ends, bro.
I hope. No, I wish he stayed.
You never get to play the PS5 in jail, bro.
I wish. Into your booty, yo, mate.
Anyway, allegedly, innit?
I don't want to get graphic.
Someone burst you. Someone should burst him.
Oh,
who's that? You that broke into Kaiden Kaiden Police Department and shot up the police officer. Yeah, and then shot up the police officer. That same you shoot up my man.
That's different.
That same you shoot up my man. Yeah, but that you shoot up my man.
For the person that shot the police officer.
When he broke into with the strap.
Let's just say allegedly as well.
Allegedly. And he died. Yeah, no, he was right.
He was
allegedly.
Right.
Allegedly.
But
that's what we're rolling.
But if you could do Kaiden as well, allegedly, if you could do Kaiden as well, we'll be great.